Right, friends, welcome back to Inquisitor Martyr. We have our heavy bolter build finally coming online in the fact that we got our hands on our first heavy bolter. It's a master crafted, it's pretty good, 51 damage, 100 ammo, that's standard. The damage I think is slightly above average. It looks bloody cool too. 3 chance to cause bleeding, 17% cooldown reduction for full auto. That's pretty cool because full auto is our primary attack against unarmored targets. Concentrated salvo is armor breaking, ignores 50% of armor, of course, so that's against armored targets. Disengage is giving us space. And then Hellstorm is an interesting one. Area denial automatic fire with explosive munition. I've had the most success with Hellstorm shooting at enemies in cover, because I think it tends to like explode behind cover, but it's kind of also for knocking down targets. Knockdown, overwhelm. But I tend to not use Hellstorm too much. It's these 3 skills that are my favorites. And then we're going to go for signums and enchantments that are going to hopefully synergize with our passives. Crits. I want increased crit chance and I want effects on crit. Yep, stun grenade, demo armor. Let's go. So in terms of the story, Hunt for the Martyr. We found Metrodora Telema. Let's see what she has to say.
Your space marine is functional, Inquisitor, but barely.
Reporting for duty, Inquisitor.
That's absurd. For the time being, he needs constant medical supervision.
I'll talk to the master chirurgeon of the ship.
No, I'll stay on board. You evidently need a genius to work with your inferior equipment.
The Emperor's blessing be upon me. I must get out of here and fight.
Captain Van Winter.
What will be our next step?
The lone survivor of the requisitional expedition is the prisoner of the feral beasts. This tech priest is my only lead.
These deserters have managed to evade Imperial retribution for quite some time. How will we find them?
The beasts seem to have strong ties to a pirate clan in the system. I should pay these rascals a visit. Who knows? They might give up valuable information.
You can be very persuasive. I can vouch for that.
Right, so investigate the pirate vessel for information on the captured tech priest. Let's go. So intel indicates that the feral beasts have strong ties to a pirate clan native to the system. The cogitators on their vessel should contain useful information. I love the story in this game, and especially how the story is just a thinly veiled cover for killing Xenos. Let's do it. Movement speed when using heavy weapons. I mean, look, our movement, considering we're holding a heavy bolter, that's pretty damn good. Focused aim, 10% range damage when no one within 5 meters. And increased reload speed.
For the rebellion!
Oh yeah, here it starts. Heavy bolter time.
Spit on your Emperor!
Look at that quick reload. Yeah! I'm liking those little yellow pop-ups as well, those good chances. Damage for 50%, wow.
The Inquisitor must die!
I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh god, I love heavy bolters. Oh. Must remember to right click for armored enemies.
For the rebellion!
Yeah. Yes. Cover using bastards. Oh. Plasma rifle. Careful. Ooh, Signum Purity Seal. I suppose I should be taking a little time to think about what type of mission I'm up against, because in these missions, the armor that lets you drop the turrets is way superior. Regeneration of the enemy shield. That, I don't actually know what that means. I want to try that. Loot quality, interesting. So range damage bonus, physical damage bonus, well that's excellent. Damage for knockback skills and loot quantity, that is excellent.
I wonder what this machine does.
Well, we've got like a shield thing. Oh, that must be that signum. Regeneration of the enemy shields.
For the rebellion!
I'm sure one of you lads know exactly what that does. Just explain in the comments, please. Interesting. Okay, Blazer Glory. He's not armored, is he? Look at how the number 2 skill actually knocks him back. So actually that number 2 skill should probably be my big bad ability. Because it looks like, on a boss like that, you can just knock him back. And he wasn't doing damage when he was getting knocked back. So that was quite good.
For the rebellion!
Boss.
Recoil, unclean!
Bloody traps. So I do notice that there is a bit of spread in these ability, or in the fire. So it may well be worth remembering that medium range is my best effective range.
I hope the filtering bionics won't fail me. Free again. Violence solves every problem.
I wonder if there's going to be skills that give me cumulative damage for holding down salvo attacks. Because almost all of my attacks seem to be salvo attacks with the heavy bolter. Could be worth investigating.
Let's see what happens now.
Nerds incoming. Yeah, pretty inaccurate at that range. Well, luckily we have all these movement skills to help us get into range.
For the rebellion! For the Emperor!
I went back and forth for a little while thinking about whether to go energy weapons or munition-fed weapons, but I feel like we made the right choice. Daka. Daka is always the solution. Fucking wrecked. I almost feel bad for these traitors. Med supply, are we full? Yeah. Oh, geez, I only got 3 charges on this inoculator. Well, we'll get a better one at some point, I'm sure. Careful. Probably overkill. I was hoping my number 2 skill might stop his channeling. Apparently it doesn't. Because that would be super useful, to be able to stop the psychos from actually using their abilities. You know what, like I've said that I want to go for a heavy bolter build, but I mean, because we can retrain passives, there's no reason whatsoever that we can't, you know, switch builds up for a little while if we get bored with the one build. Maybe once melter guns are unlocked, we can do a, you know, flamethrower for mobs and melter gun for heavy armor enemies build. Feels like we could have a better weapon set up to deal with those type of psychos. Like, I don't know if he just has a gigantic hit point pool. Alright, kind of any superior neural implants. Okay, so what do we have currently? 2% chance for heat vulnerabilities. The movement speed is nice. Physical resistance, chance to slow. Execution chance does nothing. Crit hit chance, that's nice. Much bonus for AoE skills. In slowed, shocked. Which of these two signums are actually better? Crit chance, chance to shock. Looks like that one's the superior one. Main implants, none of these are better. So regular bolt gun, interesting. Alright, 76 damage. Wow, look at that. Range damage bonus, almost 10%. Damage bonus when there's no enemy within 5 meters. Extra ammo. That's actually a bloody good bolt gun. I'll give that a try for a while. 66 damage. This one is 76. And that second stat there as well. Damage when there's no enemy within 5 meters. Synergizes with all of our passives that give us extra damage when there's no enemy within 5 meters. Interesting. Let's switch it up and go bolt gun for a bit. So single shot is the armor target, armor ability. Full auto is the fleshbane ability. Aim shot also good against everything, I suppose. Frag burst is interesting. Continuous attack with slow rate of fire. Sprays anti-personnel frag rounds in the direction of the target with a wide shot spread. 2-meter radius, salvo. We'll try this in the next mission. Bolt weapons. So good. Speed. I haven't actually gone into the speed tree at any point. Something to think about. Damage for salvo. Deflect for salvo. Range damage bonus, hit chance. I suppose the majority of the skills are salvo skills. Like that's a salvo skill, that's a salvo skill. Channeled. See, so these are channeled, not salvo skills. Whereas that's salvo. Okay. And if we're going to be using a bolter primarily, then that salvo ability would be better for a bolt gun. for full auto. It's a very small bonus. Right, talk to the captain.
We have analyzed the cogitated data you found. The beasts indeed rely on these pirates for weapon supplies and delivery runs.
Do we have anything to proceed with?
We do. We have the direct connection and a place of meeting, but we don't know the location of the gang's hideout.
Let us use some guile then. Contact the beasts in the name of these pirates and set up a meeting.
First, sell junk we have. Let's get up to 200,000. And then once we get our blacksmith guy, we can start breaking stuff down for materials. 54, 100, 69. None of those are better than what we currently have. Demo armor, nope. Alright, maybe we can do a better inoculator. I would like an inoculator that gives me 2 red skills. Loot quantity, that's nice. Cooldown reduction for inoculator. That's 3 yellows, that's no good. Whoa. Destruction amplification, 50% damage bonus for the next 5 missions. Oh, right. That would be when we're doing super difficult runs, which we're not going to be doing really anytime soon. HP per second for 5 seconds. Cooldown reduction for the inoculator, so I get to use it more often. Ooh, if I got double salve boost, would that give me 100% duration on that? So that would be 10 HP per second for 10 seconds. Let's try that. So in theory, I should fully heal when using inoculator. Ideally, I want one that's got 2 red and 2 green so that I can go HP restoration, suppression restoration, increased duration for both of those, and then maybe like a movement or a passive cooldown so I can use the inoculator more often. Okay, quick reminder. Armor skill, fleshbane skill, champion skill, and enemies behind cover skill. We'll have to try the 2 when it's against a group. I mean, that does use triple the ammo, so... Exterminate. Doesn't feel particularly more accurate than the heavy bolter. No shortage of damage, like 122 per round of this that it's doing there on that skill. A quick comparison. How much per round? 40. What? That bolt gun is really that much better. Interesting. Wow, yeah, the bolt gun hits so much harder. I suppose I've just got to bear in mind that the heavy bolter we have really isn't that great. Try compare which is the superior skill against mobs, or whether it's full auto or frag burst.
Aiming.
Yeah, no need to use the armor skill. I don't think we have actually encountered any armored enemies yet. Once we start fighting some Eldar, there's loads of armor. The Tyranids also have a surprising amount of armor.
Recoil, unclean.
All cover, eh? This feels great. I like how dynamic this build feels, running around, shooting. Okay, so single shot is just one-tapping these dudes. And it's super accurate. Hello, hello. Just pick a target. Bam, bam.
Die, heretic!
Right, I thought I saw a teleporter there. Oh, boss man, what do we have? Rebel champion, Ogren enforcer. Oh, knocked him down. I suppose that would do because the stun grenade does so much suppression damage. Wow. So that just reinforces to me it's not so much about the type of weapon, it's about the level of weapon. I can't believe how much better this bolt gun is than the heavy bolter. I suppose that's only until we get ourselves a heavy bolter with better stats. What we need is to find a blueprint for a relic one. It'll come. It will come. I still like how fast we are, and as fond as I am of the flamethrower, it really slows you down. We'll take a look in the flamethrower passive tree, whether at some point there's any extra mobility options.
For the Emperor!
And just for the canon of it, when it comes time to fighting Tyranids, it just feels like you should be using a flamethrower. It feels like the only weapon to use. If I was trying to get rid of gigantic insect bug monsters, kill it with flame would be the approach.
Perish, filth!
I have to explore a bit more here. Just thinking ammo type weapons, what we haven't yet tried yet is, or really given a chance, is a shotgun. I didn't give the shotgun a chance, but perhaps if you switch out Cyclone Missile Launcher for assault armor,
And that's the penitence for my greed.
you can then jump onto enemies and then point blank them with the shotgun. We could try it at some point. Oopsie, wrong button. Oh well, that'll do. So with the assassin character, I haven't tried the sniper rifles very much, but this bolt gun at the moment plays and feels like a, much better sniper rifle. Look at this one tap. I almost feel bad, boss lad. So I was just wondering whether I might be able to knock him over, but looking at that green there, I think that's his suppression. Okay, like this lad. Well, he's dead before he gets knocked over. Got him. Are we really that much faster with the bolt gun? Check that movement speed. Switch to the heavy bolter. It's a little slow, but not much, because then this heavy load actually kicks in.
Reloading.
I've got to say, I'm really enjoying this game. It's a nice chilled Sunday morning for me. Enjoy a sip of coffee, purge some Xenos, bring the Emperor's glory. What more can a man ask for on a Sunday?
By the
Oh,
Emperor,
no.
a demon was bound to the chest. Back to the Abyss, creature. I wonder why this chest was so heavily protected.
Yes, poor lads. One tap, one tap, one tap. I'm loving this build. The heavy Daka build. So good. Okay, that's the first melter gun. Unlock. Unfettered marksmanship. 50% damage bonus for aimed and sniper skills when in protected suppression. We're not going to use those. That's not a great passive for us. 20% range damage bonus against targets further than 10 meters. That's actually going to stack with the other one, which is damage, there we go, only within 5 meters. Damage bonus for salvo, deflect. Deflect I'm not super clear on yet. I think deflect is just a passive chance to, you know, reflect enemies' attacks. Although, deflect and reflect, not the same thing. We've got some intel, so special mission. We will do that on the next episode, I think. Oh yeah, some valuable intel. Digital weapons, heat damage bonus, damage suppression is protected, experience gained. I mean, considering we have weapons that are actually decent against armored targets, you can make the argument that you don't really need the stun grenade. But the problem is switching out the stun grenade means I don't get the benefit of this whole side of the tree. You know, 5% damage bonus against slowed, shocked, and stunned. That's 20% damage after using stun grenade. I think like having these points here makes me feel like it forces me to use a stun grenade, because I would hate to just have 4 dead perk points there, you know, passive points. And the stun grenade is bloody good, it really is. Extreme suppression, area effect large, movement speed slow, 500% suppression damage. It's really good. Okay, so 1 red. Movement speed and exposed. Extra execution chance does nothing. Warfare, loot quantity. That's 2 red, 1 yellow. I'm happy with that one still.
Have the interrogation chamber prepared, Captain. I'd like to start questioning the captured beasts.
There's no need for that. A defector gave us everything without interrogation.
Have you verified the information?
Yes. We know the location of the beast's hideout, and we have confirmation about the captured tech priest.
Excellent. Assemble an infiltration team and send them in to extract the tech priest. I'll provide diversion by taking care of the main forces.
I like it. I'll wipe out the entire main forces, you know. Diversion. I think I need that one. None of these are improvements, really. That's actually not bad frag grenades. Physical damage bonus is nice. Suppression gained on kill is excellent. HP regen and cover is also okay. But nope, we only use stun grenades. Righto, good couple of missions. When we come back, we'll use this intel and take a look at probably what's going to be a high-level mission. We can actually flog this heavy bolter. I mean, I don't see us using it at all until, you know, we get a heavy bolter that's going to outperform this bolt gun. I should maybe just compare the DPSs. 69 DPS, 134 DPS, 450, 260. Okay, yeah, no. Yeah, no, yeah. As Aussie man would say. Right, good episode. Thanks for watching, friends. When we come back, let's go chase down this intel. Probably be a hard mission. But as we saw how much we kicked ass in the last mission, I'm confident. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.